ST Live, perfect. Alright, for anyone who may or may not be there, probably not. Alright, let's see here. So I figured the hashtag ST Live might give me some people. I guess we'll find out. What's up, Ashton? Hello. Hello. It's Ashton. It's been a long time, man. What's up? I'm sure you've been busy with school and all that good stuff. Piano, because you are the piano man. Sing us a song, Ashton. Now. Just kidding. So Ashton's here. Yay. Sammy might be here. Wrong time, no see. Yes, I have been busy. Oh. Sorry, I gotta do my best cheered impression. Wrong time, no see. That's racist. Never do that again. Me. And you don't do that either, Ashton. You're a child. You can't be doing that. You get kicked out of school. You really will. Don't do that. Anyway, so I see Sammy has climbed on. Here comes Sammy. I dare you say yes, sir, with a high-pitched voice like Jared. Oh, yes, sir! There you go. Did it. Done. Never again will it be revealed to the public. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to test this out. So we are, of course, a podcast, quote-unquote, but Chuck's never actually recorded it. So since it's just me today, although Sammy might be joining, I'm going to go ahead and record it because, hey, why not? Let's see. So Sammy might be getting on here in a second. So if that's the case, I will go get my snowball mic and I will do a little bit of recording with some audacity up in this business. Yeah. All right. So if you'll just give me 1 second, I will be right back. All right. I made it, Sammy says. What's up, Sammy? I am plugging my snowball mic. I'm going to record. I'm going to actually record this for a podcast. I don't know if it'll pick you up or not when you join. But we're going to find out. Since we are a podcast and podcasts are recorded, so let's actually record this, eh? Let's see. Oh, shoot. Alright. So, now I gotta find a place to put it. Alright, on top of my printer, I guess. Let's see. Let's make some room. Shit, something fell. I literally have like 3 checkbooks on top of my printer. They're all the same checks. I just got like 1 million of them. Yadkin was very generous. Alright, I'm actually plug it into the other slot. That's what he said. Alright, let's see. There we go. Plug in. Alright. There we go. Okay, easy there, slugger. Alright. I think that's good to go. Yeah, okay, cool. So, snowball's plugged in, pop filter's in place. Now to start recording in Audacity, randomly hums, we are number one. We are number one. Let's see, who the Cubs? Alright, let's see, hold on, I'm just gonna... I gotta close Audacity and open it back up, hang on. just in case I choose to release this, if this turns out to be really funny and good stuff. It's only an hour, so. All right, let's see. Snowball, boom. Audacity is now recording. Yay. Hello, Audacity. Hello, everybody. Let's go ahead and start. So I'll go ahead and do an introduction. And, Sammy, are you going to join? Or do you want me to add you? Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Bring me in. Hold on one second. I just got a Facebook notification, and that's it. Okay, cool. Oh, God, my eyes. All right, let's bring you aboard. Oh, yeah.
Hey! What is up?
What's up, Samuel?
You do better with the smaller beard from your post earlier.
My what?
Your post earlier, your Facebook post.
I look better with the trimmer beard because I've let it go for the last week and I just look like a fucking bum. So.
Well, it was no shave November.
It was, but now we're in do shave December. So.
Yeah, do shave December.
And then we're gonna be just shaved, damn it, January. So.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna have to, especially at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, and then February is fucking February.
You're thinking way too far ahead.
I know. Let's do March. March is man. I wish I had a razor. March. Let's stop. Okay, I'm done. Done.
All right. Did you see Raw, the go home show?
Yeah. All right. So let's go. Huh? No,
go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
I was gonna say, great go home show for the pay-per-view.
Exactly. So, alright, let's go just do a little intro to make it formal. So, I got my snowball hooked up. Okay, let's see if it'll pick you up anyway. If it doesn't...
Right. Oh, well.
I think it... Yeah, I don't have my headphones plugged in, so you're coming through the laptop, so it should pick you up. So.
Alright.
Alright, here we go.
Ready.
Hello, everybody... Oh, sorry. Hi! Okay, here we go. Ready? Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Sean.
Hello, I'm Sammy.
And welcome to the Drunken Fools of Wrestling podcast. Now, we usually have this involving Chuck. Chuck is busy tonight. He is a married man, so Samuel is my guest. How's it going, Sammy?
I'm doing as well as I can. Married life is a real thing.
Life is a real thing. I think we're all figuring
married
that out.
Life even more so.
What'd you say, the thug life?
Married life.
Oh, married life, yeah. The antithesis of the thug life.
He entered what?
Married life is the antithesis of the thug life.
I wonder if that's what Ice-T thought when he went to do SVU.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. I think he saw marriages that he didn't want to see on SVU.
Right. Okay, so what's up for this evening?
Yeah, so tonight is Tuesday night, December 13th. Tonight is, of course, SmackDown Live, and we got two big topics of discussion tonight. Number one is the Wyatt family will get a number one contender, and number two, James Ellsworth and AJ Styles might finally have their match. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big question of what's going to happen, and what's the storyline implication.
Yeah, I mean, really, so here's the thing. If they're going to, like I said to you earlier on Facebook, if they're going to give the world title to Ellsworth, they better have a damn good storyline to back it up.
Yeah. Or if they're going to really devalue it and just make him drop it to Ambrose real quick.
Right, they might do that. That's a huge possibility. Jeff was saying that in a, we have a Facebook... Oh, no, he said that on the wall. That's right. Yeah, that's what Jeff said as well. So, it's really, what do you think they're going to do?
Honestly, I'm not sure, but I'm very cautiously leaning to the latter.
Toward Ellsworth getting the title and then dropping it to Ambrose.
And dropping it to Ambrose and just using that as a storyline.
I could see that. Bless you. I could definitely.
You picked that up.
I could see that. Bless you.
I was covering my mic too.
Yeah, well, I think it came in loud and clear.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think, either possibility is obviously on the table. Would I like to see Ellsworth get the world title? Not exactly, but if they're going to do it, yeah, drop it to Ambrose almost immediately. If not tonight, then
The next week?
Tuesday with the next SmackDown pay-per-view.
Yeah, but anytime before the Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
Because I think that is going to be the next pay-per-view.
Right, that's true. So it would have to be on SmackDown because they don't get another exclusive pay-per-view until after Rumble.
After the Rumble, yeah.
Yeah, I think they have Elimination Chamber this year, don't they?
Oh, God, that ought to be interesting.
Yeah, I think they gave that to SmackDown, and then whatever the following one is. I looked this up at one time. Let me just do a quick fact check here.
It's like all of these pay-per-views are now mostly named after match types.
Yeah, well, most of them, but there's still fact.
You're
Are still
breaking
there?
up a
Crap.
bit on my end.
Hang on, I'm gonna close that. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
My internet just did like a full screw up as soon as I opened another window. I'm not going to do that, but basically we got Fastlane, which is Fastlane.
That's usually before WrestleMania.
Right, so they are doing Fastlane again. I think so. How it is Royal Rumbles both. The next one after that's Elimination Chamber, which I think is SmackDown, and then Fastlane I believe is Raw. I think.
Well, with the brand split, how are they gonna go with who's gonna be in who? Because I know both sides don't have 30 people.
Right. Oh, with the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. I mean,
so I think what they're going to do, I asked DJ about this. For those who don't know, for the podcast sake, DJ's a friend of mine. He used to be part of the Factory Boys group that we come from. Anyway, DJ told me that they have done this kind of situation before because Batista, if you remember, Batista won the Rumble one year, and he had the option of going to SmackDown to challenge Bradshaw, JBL, and John Cena for the world title over there, or staying on Raw and challenging Triple H for the World Heavyweight Championship. So it would assume, and whoever wins the Rumble can make their choice of going to SmackDown to challenge for the world title, or going to Raw to challenge for the Universal.
I could see that happening.
Yeah, because I was really confused, because obviously I haven't been a wrestling fan super long, so I was very confused as to how the Rumble's going to work this year.
Yeah, and especially the matches before it, because those other wrestlers are going to pull double duty.
Yeah, they are. So, I mean, it's exactly. There's going to be some of them who are not only going to be in the Rumble, but have their own match. Yeah.
Oh, please bring in Ty Dillinger.
Oh, yeah, we talked about this. Number 10, on the 10 spot.
It's not just us. I've actually seen that online, other people mentioning that.
Yeah, I've seen it everywhere now.
But if that's the case, then you'll need to bring in a few NXT guys to also go through it as their big entrance.
I agree.
Especially talking people like Samoa Joe, who's essentially finished his time with NXT.
Yeah, Samoa Joe is going to be seeing the main roster soon. Yeah, let's talk about that. So let's choose 3 NXT superstars. Let's start with that. 3 NXT male superstars, obviously.
Right.
Who do you think's going in? So Samoa Joe's one.
Samoa Joe would be one. Dillinger would be possibly another, since Bobby Roode's going to be the next title man. As for a third one, let's go with a tag team. Let's go with someone like what team is Eric Young with?
The Revival.
The Revival. Let's bring the Revival. Not the Revival. That's Sanity.
No. Sorry. No. Sanity.
Sanity. But actually, that's good. The third one would be the Revival.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because they really need some unique tag teams.
Yeah. Hang on one second. Sorry to interrupt. 69 likes. Thanks, Ash. Yeah. The reason I said the Revival, because they just dropped the titles, Ciampa and Gargano, so they're going to have a rematch with Ciampa and Gargano at the next TakeOver, and then they're going to go the Rumble, I think.
Right, but I think they would be a good team to move over.
Agreed, because the Revival have, I think, done all they can do. They've proven themselves to be the top guys. I think they should go to SmackDown, because SmackDown really needs a big heel tag team right now.
Yeah, they need a significant heel tag team. They have insignificant ones, because it's really sad. Vaudevillains and the Ascension were phenomenal in NXT, but then you bring them here into the main roster, they ain't done jack shit.
Absolutely, and that's what makes me sad, and that's why I don't want to see, like No Way Jose, for example. I don't want to see him go to the main roster until he's damn well good and ready, because He's one of those party gimmicks. You remember how Adam Rose turned out?
Yeah, it was a nightmare.
It was a disaster. He was good for a little while. He was over with the Exotic Express, but then they put him in the bunny match, and that was it.
That was sad.
Yeah. So what's up? It's Albert Grah. How's it going?
So let's get your picks. Who would you choose 3 to go to the main roster?
For me, so I will agree that Samoa Joe, American Alpha's top team on SmackDown. I agree with that, Albert Grah. So right now, Albert Grah, I'm just gonna keep saying your name. Right now, Albert Grah using 3 NXT superstars that we think will be in the Rumble this year. So Samoa Joe and Ty Dillinger are very safe picks. Because Dillinger going to 10, and Samoa Joe, his time has come to an end at NXT. He's done all he can do. So I will choose those 2 as well. For my 3rd pick, though, I will say, who will I say? Let me think for a second. I'm trying to. You know who I want to see, but probably won't is Buddy Murphy. Buddy Murphy.
Really? Buddy Murphy, really?
Yeah, because I think Buddy Murphy is absolutely floundering in NXT. It's a shame. Between Blake and Murphy, I like Murphy better. No offense to Blake, but Murphy deserves a lot better than what he's given, and he's just absolutely floundering in NXT. So I say they do what they did with Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin was kind of floundering in NXT too. Bring him up and see what he can do in the main roster.
Yeah, but then again, look what happened. He hasn't done it. Corbin hasn't been anything significant yet. I mean, he needs to finish this feud with Kalisto and move on.
Well, I think they already did finish it. Do they have one match?
They did have one more match last week, yeah, but he needs to move on for a title. I think he's ready.
Does. No, absolutely.
Get him to go after Miz.
Corbin?
But that might be rough because technically I don't think to make him the face of it, though.
Yeah, you don't want to... No.
Heel dynamic, that's the issue with that case.
Well, I mean, it can work, but not with The Miz. The Miz is one of the best heels in WWE history. You don't want to... I think that would be too far. And Albert Bra also says Samoa Joe and Ty Dillinger, but he says Austin Aries. Not a bad pick.
Yeah, but Austin's still recovering from having his face smashed in by Nakamura.
This is true. Yeah, this is true. Plus, Austin Aries is also doing some stuff now with 205 Live. So
yeah, so that might be kind of hard.
It's a possibility, though. I don't want to shoot it down. It's not a bad choice, but I don't see it happening.
Yeah, not right now.
That would bring him to Raw. That I do agree with, because 205 Live and Raw have that interconnectivity because of the cruiserweights. Yeah, that's true.
Look what they've done with it. After SmackDown, people just left. It's like half the arena is gone, and everyone who still had a ticket at this point, who were still there, would move forward in the arena.
That said, here's the thing, though. You make a good point, but Albert Bra also makes a good point if he's going to 205 Live. Here's where this would work, though. Austin Aries is one of the biggest names around.
Yeah, but also with the cruiserweights, they're not being run right. Their matches are similar to just standard wrestling matches.
It's true.
I'm not seeing a lot of the flippy stuff.
No, I agree with you. It's watered down from CWC. Absolutely.
It's a shame.
It is, because you and I both saw CWC. What did you think of that?
It was amazing. I'm like, these guys all should be in the company. Although a good chunk of them are now are in the independent scene. Or back to the independent scene after one shot.
And some of them, when they introduced 205 Live, though, a lot of them got signed, like Tozawa and Gallagher.
Yeah. Metalik is still working with AAA.
He is, okay.
Yeah, he's working with AAA. I think Alberto Del Rio's down there at AAA right now.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. And Albert, bro, that's because WWE doesn't know how to handle cruiserweights. Look at the cruiserweights from a decade ago, back when Hardy and Rey Mysterio.
WCW, I can say this, even though they didn't want to push him as main eventers, a lot of the time back then, they stole the show.
Yeah. They
stole the show because they were bigger, even though the big guys were the selling point, they were the ones to work the crowd.
Agreed. And that's what I enjoy
to do that.
They need to play to the crowd more?
Right, that's the idea. It's kind of like to warm up, get the opening act, they need to be more acrobatic. more risky.
Yeah, because that's a good word right there. Is risky. Am I reading that right?
Juventude. Hoovy.
Versus Psychosis.
Yeah, Juventude Psychoses. Those were a couple of WCW's cruiserweights. Hoovy was a really unusual case because he was wrestling a long time with a mask, and then all of a sudden they had him come out without the mask, kind of like what they did to Rey Mysterio at the end of his time in WCW. Well, WCW they did that to Rey Mysterio with the Filthy Animals. He was forced to wrestle without his. He basically made him wrestle without his mask.
I don't agree with that.
I don't either. I mean, that was his character.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I think I remember hearing about that. That makes no sense.
Yeah, I've seen the video of the very last Nitro, and the very last. If you go to the network, watch Greed. That shows you how bad the company was at that point.
Okay.
WCW Greed. It was the very last pay-per-view. Greed.
Okay. What year was it? When did they go under?
2001.
2001.
Sin was then Greed, and Sin, Super Brawl, Greed, and that was it. They had more planned, but they lost the TBS basically forced them out.
Forced them out? What, they just didn't...
Well, Turner didn't like wrestling. Not Turner himself. Turner Networks hated the wrestling, but Mr. Turner was the one who wanted to keep them. But once the merger happened with AOL, that did it.
Really?
That was the nail in the coffin.
Gotcha.
The biggest thing about that is, I think WCW probably could have lasted longer if they weren't in direct competition with the Feds.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, that's what I think, but I don't know.
Gotcha.
It's still competition in some way.
I gotcha.
Alright,
okay,
anyways,
so the Cruiserweight division, but yeah, I mean, I think we can all agree that the Cruiserweight division, I will lose his eyes.
Someone asking for a fan. It's like a sub for sub.
I don't know how to do that. Oh, here we go, I know how to do that. Alright, you have been fanned.
Yay.
Alright. Yay. But okay, anyway,
Alright, so we talked about world title, what was the other thing?
Okay, so the other thing, before we get to that, so I just want to say, so the Cruiserweight division, really quick, I think we can all agree is poorly managed, and what, other than, like, kind of getting over with the crowd, I really think one step in the right direction is just really getting the right people. I saw Jack Gallagher now has debuted on Raw. Gallagher should be a fucking...
Oh, absolutely.
Ambassador.
His mic skill is amazing.
Phenomenal. His
proper
gentleman. Or something, the extraordinary gentleman, all that.
Yeah, that absolutely works.
Yeah, it works for him. I mean, he could be. Well, here's the thing: what he could do.
He'd do better than the Vaudevillains. He's kind of like in that way, except a face.
I was getting ready to say, maybe down the road, if they, I don't know if you want to go down this road, but maybe one day, maybe him and the Vaudevillains team up somehow. I don't know.
That'd be interesting. But either you turn him heel or turn them face.
Right, one or the other. So Gallagher, I'm just saying, Gallagher is, they need some major star powers, maybe
Chris
like
Chris Sabin. Well, Triple H is planning a raid on those talents. I mean, he made Ring of Honor paid big bucks to pay some of keep some of their guys, especially those like the Young Bucks. I mean, they dropped down big bucks to keep them around.
That's a good point. WWE has already raided Ring of Honor. They got Roderick Strong in NXT.
Yeah, they've raided at New Japan. That's how they got AJ Styles and the Bullet Club.
And
Nakamura. But it's weird that only Nakamura ended up in NXT. The others were straight up to the main roster. I think Nakamura could have killed it if he went straight to the main roster.
Oh, no doubt in my mind, but I think they initially brought him to NXT so he could have that amazing fight with Sami Zayn. So that was...
Great match. Great match.
I mean, he's had legendary matches in NXT, and I think they made the right choice there.
Okay.
What I think they did do wrong with Nakamura is had to lose to Samoa Joe. That shouldn't have happened, in my opinion. But,
well, you never know. I mean, look what happened with Finn Balor.
Right.
He actually lost the belt at a house show.
At a house show. That was, in my opinion, dumb.
Yeah,
but... Place Finn Balor.
Look at the comment.
Yeah, no, he makes a good point. That's why NXT got...
Yeah, but if you ever take a guy up to the main roster, you're going to have to replace him. Because whenever
Right.
any talent moves on, you got to fill in the void.
Right.
And
So,
so I
it's
guess with
Joe.
Finn Balor, absolutely, but it's a shame what happened.
Right. Oh, the injury. Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Damn it, Seth.
Yeah, and he's not going to be back at the Rumble. He's already
hurting him.
confirmed.
I was hoping, if not a full time, at least in a showing up capacity.
Right.
Show up, get the crowd hyped.
Maybe he still will, but I doubt it.
Well, we'll see what happens. He hopefully should be back by WrestleMania.
Yeah, they're. I think they're planning a WrestleMania thing, so that should be really
Yeah,
cool.
but he needs to make. He actually needs to injure Seth kayfabe, make him pay.
Yes.
Taking away that new title as he gets it.
Not speaking of Seth freaking Rollins, I'm not so sure about this face turn. Yeah, it's uneasy.
I agree.
It's uneasy.
He hasn't changed. That's the problem with him as a face. He hasn't changed his persona at all.
No.
I mean, one of the things is he hasn't really acknowledged about this thing between him and Roman and Seth. I think if you want to do an ultimate face turn there, you bury the hatchet.
Exactly. They never actually did any formal thing like I apologize. Nothing.
And I don't think he necessarily has to say he apologizes. Just
he needs to do something.
Let it go. Well, they kind of were on Raw. They were going for the tag team titles, working together.
Right, but he never actually said anything, came out and said anything about it. They just kind of, like you said, they just kind of went about their business. But Big Show,
no,
yeah,
they're not that stupid. They can't do that with him. They can't do that with him because he's not one dimensional like Big Show is.
Right, the Big Show. No offense to the Big Show, but he's just a couple notches above the Great Khali. So
yeah, but here's the thing: when he started, he was quick.
Right.
When he was with Big, found this old thing with him in '96. He actually tried to jump. He actually cleared the top rope and ended up landing on the outside.
Okay then.
Harsh but true. Yeah. But with him, it is.
But you make a good point, though, when he was younger. But the fact is, now he's a, 46-year-old big man, so...
Yeah, but he's also lost a lot of weight, but he looks so disproportionate now.
He does. I mean, look at his face, too. He looks tired as shit. I think they need to just give him a Legends contract and let him...
I think they are. I think they are going to give him a Legends contract.
Yeah, because they're going to have him appear at WWE Tribute to the Troops, which is his thing now. And then after that, I mean, let him focus on his acting career because he's been in a few things as of late.
But I just hope it doesn't fall to a couple. Well, I'm trying to think of an example, but now I just don't remember it. Oh, the idea of him facing Shaq as his final match.
Yeah, no.
No, they can't end him like that. That's terrible.
No. They have him. I know who they should have him face.
Who? Oh,
ready?
Go for it.
Is a schedule between the Big Show and the hologram of Andre the Giant.
Yeah, hologram of Andre, his supposed daddy.
Yeah, he's Andre. Yeah, his supposed daddy.
You do know that. Oh, you do know that story.
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they tried to work that storyline at one time. Yeah,
in WCW, not in WWE.
Not in WWE, no. But that'd be funny, putting a hologram.
Him and Braun Strowman.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's what Albert Bruh.
From Albert Bruh. This Albert Bruh seems to be a smart guy. I agree with that.
That's a good idea, but the question, but how can, well, here's the thing. Big Show can't move like Strowman can.
No.
And Strowman, I mean, he can do a front drop kick pretty well.
Well, they're just going to have to dumb down
quick.
Strowman.
Because Strowman can actually run.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're going to have to dumb down Strowman. Period.
I don't think that's going to happen. Or if they are, it's not going to be direct.
But pretty much just make him look a little bit weak from, make Big Show look a little strong, but then in the end, Strowman dominates him. Yeah.
Strowman's was more terrifying now. At least he doesn't wear those stupid pants and make it look like he wet himself. You know what I'm talking about.
No,
also,
I do know what you're talking about.
And of course, at the Survivor Series, Strowman did turn on Bray.
Right, he did.
He's not loyal. He's not loyal.
He's his own monster. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
I think his match with Stinny D should be interesting, but Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I said we'll see what happens. But that
Yeah,
would be a better match than against Shaq.
Yeah. Would be.
The only match I remember also with the celeb was Lawrence Taylor. And that must have been rough, because even though Taylor had no training, it was amazing he could hold the match with no one really holding him up.
That's true. Didn't he put on a pretty good show?
He did. WrestleMania 13, one of the worst WrestleManias to date, yes. But then again, they made that the main event as opposed to the world title match.
Yeah, so there you go. That's where you fucked up.
That should not have happened.
Yeah, I agree with that. Alright, hang on one second. I'm just going to turn my TV on as we approach SmackDown.
Yeah, on the network there, it is The Other Guys.
The what?
The Other Guys, the movie.
Oh, I got it.
Will Ferrell.
Yeah, Will Ferrell and Wahlberg.
Yeah. Actually, I disagree with that, it's Albert. Bro, the idea is they're going for a 10-minute match. They just want to see if Zayn can hold his own for 10 minutes. I think that would be better than him losing at like 9:59. And I don't think it'll make him look weak.
Right.
I don't think it'll make Strowman look weak at all. I mean, if they have a very decent match, it'll actually make him look just as good.
I think it'll make both of them look good if Zayn can last the 10 minutes. A lady was proven to win this, which this was reported, died.
Wow, that's scary.
On TV?
I don't think she died on TV. No, I think he said, because usually Jeopardy's recorded weeks in advance.
Oh, I got you.
Shortly after. Well, why not? Shortly after an episode, Trebek had a heart attack.
Oh, of cancer. Damn.
Of cancer, ooh. That's certainly not a Make-A-Wish I'd want. That is terrible of me to say.
I'll be there.
That's horrible. I can't believe I said that.
Hey, her time wasn't now.
Aww. Anyways, pay-per-view.
Hold on. Quick Night Live this week.
I did. He's good.
Wasn't it great?
Yeah, he definitely has a future in comedy.
Agreed. I mean, Trainwreck, I think, proved that.
Well, he is in another movie coming up about a sniper stuck behind a wall.
The wall? Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's nervous because WWE track record for killing talent.
Well, that's true. They can kill a momentum, but it depends on how the wrestlers can handle afterwards. Like I said, if Strowman did go through the 10 minutes and Sami Zayn somehow beat him like at 9:59, because I don't think they're going to squash him.
No, they won't squash him. I think the match, will be okay, because Sami Zayn, despite all the shit they've been putting him through, Sami Zayn, they know what Sami Zayn means to them, and they want to make sure they look good. So I think both of them will be okay. Oh,
yeah. I don't think it'll hurt Strowman at all. Besides, they'll put him with other people to bury. So, you saw the Go Home show. You saw this thing with KO and Jericho.
Yeah.
Continuing to deteriorate. Do you think this is all a ruse?
You think they're playing to the audience?
Like at the very end, they help each other in their matches.
No. I don't see it. I think this is the end, and I think one is going to screw over the other.
But I honestly don't think it'll be, or if they do, I honestly don't see Roman taking home the belt. I think he might win, but not take the belt. Unless Triple H decides to finally show up and acknowledge the call-outs.
I don't think Triple H will show up yet.
I mean, this has been going on for how long since this happened? And still no even continuation?
Oh, when Triple H screwed over Rollins?
Rollins I mean, there's still no no resolution. There's not even a explanation.
Yeah, when was that? It wasn't SummerSlam, was it?
No, it was just after SummerSlam. I think it was Raw's exclusive pay-per-view.
Was it?
It was like
it was before.
It was right after Battleground.
Oh, let me see.
All right.
Real quick,
because it was.
He might know. He can't hold both
No,
titles.
honestly, no, he could hold both titles, but honestly, he wouldn't hold them long.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's the smarks that don't like Roman, and I still think this is hate from a year ago. Blaming him for Daniel Bryan.
Right.
That's what happened to Batista. Batista can't show his face in WWE anymore.
True.
And honestly,
Okay.
WWE screwed him. Because they gave him the stupid writers can't give Roman lines.
No, they can't. No, they've been. Yeah, that's
I feel bad for Roman more than I don't. I'm not saying I don't like it. I don't like how they're treating him, and I think it makes me feel bad for him because he's got to deal with this shit.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. You know, the writing may not be good, but it's like they keep pushing him to the forefront and still nothing gives. So, I mean, eventually you got to look at yourself and think, maybe I'm just not likable.
Well, if that's the case, why not? Well, other than not just make him basic heel, but if Triple H does end up after both with Seth and Roman, have Roman attack Seth.
Yeah, I think so. If they want to try to make the Seth Rollins face turn work.
No, give him to TNA.
Wait,
Give
what?
Roman to TNA? No, they wouldn't take him.
Give him a fresh start.
That you mean unless you meant NXT, but that wouldn't do him much good.
Yeah, maybe NXT, but again,
No. Well, here's the thing: Roman was with FCW before it became NXT for like
Right.
2 years, so he was already kind of made until NXT came to be, and he
Right.
was only there for 3 months. So that's saying that he was only in NXT for 3 months isn't a fair assessment because he'd already been with FCW for the developmental for like 2 years.
No, I don't think he should go back to developmental, but there's just they got to change him completely. I don't care how much the kids love Kevlar donned Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns needs to let go of the Kevlar, let go of the long black flowing hair, essentially the black Fabio look. He needs to just
Fabio look.
the black Fabio, the black hair Fabio look. He needs to just drop it and do a completely new look, completely new everything.
Well, okay, but Albert, bro, I don't think moving to TNA was like putting someone in developmental. It's a different company that could put him in a different direction. They could make him an absolute jobber and ruin his career. So him going to another company might not do him any good. It might make it worse.
Especially TNA today. Maybe back in the day, but
yeah. It's temporarily helped his WWE career when he got it back, but that was very short term. Because
Sure,
right after it, he was right back where he was.
Right, it works for some and temporarily. Look at the Hardys. Obviously, the Hardys are like a rare example of brilliance, and they pretty much did it all on their own, especially Matt Hardy. But that's rare.
Matt's actually that's very rare. I mean, look at some of the other guys. Look at Booker T. It didn't do much for him.
Yeah, Ric Flair went there at the end of his career,
and that's a shame. And that's because he was broke.
That's because he was broke. But as far as I guess developmental talent,
Foley went there. Mick Foley went there only because they didn't want him to wrestle.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I also said DDP.
Oh, Diamond Dallas Page. Yeah.
Yeah, he went there.
Yeah, he went there, but and it didn't help him. The Dudleys
were amazing on TNA.
Yeah, that's true, but I think the Aces and Eights thing was just a bad idea.
It was good for a little while.
Yeah, but then the fans kind of got smart and realized it's nothing more than another NWO creation.
I always, when I first started watching wrestling with the guys, it was like halfway through the Aces and Eights thing or something like that. It had already kind of run its course. When I saw them, it reminded me of Sons of Anarchy ripoff. I mean, that's essentially what it is.
Right.
The
WWE Return was a flop, and of course they couldn't agree with their contracts. From what I've heard, like I said, Bubba Ray and Devon are actually wrestling in some indie league in England.
They are. They're actually doing a bunch of things, and Bubba's using the Bully Ray gimmick again.
Yeah, because Bubba Ray's used by the Fed.
Right.
So, do you think in the future they'll end up with Legends contracts?
The Dudleys, yeah.
Yeah. Unless they, because I mean, they're still already on the network stuff,
Yeah.
like recorded well ago.
They'll have a nice final relationship with the WWE before they kind of fade off.
They're not. Yeah, they're not going to burn any bridges.
No.
They didn't. Although I do question their exit.
Yeah, the exit.
I mean, when they left ECW after they dropped the tag belts, they were still given a hero's farewell.
Right, they were.
In ECW. I saw that match on TV.
Oh, did you?
Oh, yeah. It was their very first foray into network television.
Nice.
It's a shame, though. I mean, Vince gave them money to survive.
Yeah.
Vince actually loved the idea of ECW.
Yeah, and you know, you stick with that.
Oh, well.
So I'm looking at some stuff just really quick in case you're curious about this. So first of all, the Universal Championship was it was the Raw episode after not the immediate one after SummerSlam, but the follow-up. So it was August 29th. It was the Raw episode. August 29th is when Triple H came in and screwed Rollins. So it was August 29th.
Oh, so it was SummerSlam.
It was a week after SummerSlam.
A week after SummerSlam. Okay.
So it's been 4 months, almost 4 months since the last sighting of Triple H. So
actually, not the last sighting of him, but the last involvement of him, because he was shown at the end of a show just getting in a limo with Steph.
That's true, he was. So this was his last involvement, yeah.
Right.
And then
I just want to see at least some progression.
Right. So I mean maybe we'll see a little teaser at Roadblock.
Yeah. End of the line.
End of the line. Also, fun little fact about the Dudleys right now. They're actually. Have you heard about What Culture Pro Wrestling?
Yes.
WCPW.
Yes, I know. Yeah, I follow them on YouTube.
Yeah, they're awesome. So apparently, on the December 10th taping of WCPW Loaded, Adam Pacitti sanctioned a 2-versus-1 handicap match between WCPW wrestler Martin Kirby and Pacitti Club Tag Team, the Swords of Essex, for the December 17th taping of WCPW Loaded. So the reason I say this is Bully Ray, a.k.a. Bubba Ray, was then inserted into the match by Pacitti, who then attacked Martin Kirby with a chain. Broken Matt Hardy was there and saved Kirby. But anyway, so the Dudleys are doing stuff with, at least Bully Ray is doing some stuff with What Culture right now.
Right. And the thing about Matt is, well, the thing with all the TNA guys is they can go out and work elsewhere at the same time. Unlike WWE, if you're WWE, you're exclusive. If you're anyone else, you can go around.
See, and that's the problem with WWE that they need to eventually fix. Like, I understand protecting brand and everything. I don't blame that, but you should give them the freedom to do other things.
That might be kind of hard because some of the things they would do would probably not be what they'd approve of, and a lot of them are so used to the money that it's like these guys could probably not get anything decent from these other shows.
Maybe, yeah. I guess so. I guess that's incentive. If WWE pays them well, sure. But, all right. So what else? Anyway, what other topics do you want to cover here?
How about the pay-per-view?
Sure. Let's talk about the pay-per-view. Meanwhile, Albert Bra, I think Triple H is really busy right now with NXT, getting more big names. It hasn't had time to possibly.
They are on a signing binge.
They are.
All right. So.
All right.
Everyone's asking for fans.
WWE Roadblock into the line. What, another fan thing? Can you fan me, Ash H? I don't know you, but sure, I'll fan you. You've been fanned.
Just because I don't know you.
Now go away. All right, here we go. Just kidding. Roadblock into the line. Here are the matches. Let's go ahead and do the match card.
All right, whatever's confirmed.
Okay, so pre-show match. Big Cass taking on Rusev. Who do you got?
Oh, that's gonna be. Oh, they're gonna put that on the pre-show.
Yeah, sucks.
Well, yeah, but the whole storyline has just been so contradictory. Enzo trying to screw around another man's wife, and of course Cass trying to defend his friend, his honor, and Ruru defending his wife's honor. I mean, I can't see. It's like everything's reversed on that. And
Rusev's the heel, but he's really the face.
Well, not really. I won't say really a face, per se, but he is
well, in this situation.
situation, yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna say Rusev because they have not done much with Cass and Enzo and Cass, and they need to.
They do. I did really enjoy that segment though, because that was definitely Attitude Era-esque. Like I was surprised at how far it went. I'm surprised it got to the part of Enzo with his damn pants off. I didn't think it would go any further than that. But.
Oh yeah, the pixelated leopard print G-string he had. I mean, it was clearly, you could tell with the pixel colors.
Oh yeah, no doubt. But yeah,
I don't think he'd be paid enough to go full on nude.
Nah, I don't think you could pay him enough. I was really interested to see how far we'd go with Lana, but damn it. Anyway.
No, and no broken accent.
No broken accent. But anyway, we all agree Rusev. Alright, moving on. It is... oh, hey, Shy Smiley, trust no one. You were here last time. What's up?
I trust no one.
Yeah, we all trust no one. Alright, next match on the card. I really hope this isn't in order. I don't think it is, so I'm not going to do it in order. So the next one, I'm going to go ahead and say the next one is Sami Zayn versus Braun Strowman in that 10-minute time limit match.
I think they're going to go the full 10 minutes.
They're going to go the full 10 minutes?
I think they're going to go the full 10 minutes. Like, Strowman will be 1, 2, ding, ding, ding. Saved by the bell.
Saved by the bell.
Yeah, I'm going to go. That's a draw.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, to save face for both wrestlers, a draw makes sense. I think they're going to give it to Strowman, though.
You think it's going to go Strowman to the very end? Because I know the match is going to go close to the entire 10 minutes.
Right, I think it'll come very close to 10 minutes, but I think Strowman will get the upper hand somehow, some way.
Okay. And Albert... Yeah, he agrees as well.
He also says Strowman will have the upper hand, but it'll be a draw. Okay. Next match on the card, let's go. I'm doing all the non-title matches first. So the next non-title match is Seth Rollins versus Chris Jericho.
That could go either way. Honestly, I don't think this match needs to be made. Because, honestly, this is the whole thing between Kevin and Chris. This, I think, should have been where the feud started, but with the world title match, obviously, it's going to have to wait a bit.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to say this is going to risk me, I'm going to say Jericho.
I'm going to say Rollins, and the reason being is when this whole thing started, he's going Jericho as well. What better way to put Y2J in title contention? That's a good point. I didn't think of that. But the reason I'm going to say Rollins is when this whole thing started, when the night Seth Rollins said, I want Triple H. That night, I looked at Jericho and Owens as mini-bosses in a video game. Seth Rollins is the hero. Yeah, he has to go through the mini-bosses to get to Triple H. So I think he'll beat Jericho, and I think he'll beat Owens in whatever match they have later to eventually get to Triple H.
Yeah, but I think if you're going to give the title to someone, it should be Seth.
Yeah.
As much as I think he needs to be out of the main spotlight.
Well, yeah, no, as much as
him and Roman both.
Well, I think what they're going to do, as much as I don't like Roman, I think Roman's going to win the Universal title, and it'll come down to Rollins being the #1 contender after beating Owens, and that'll happen. But
there's still the issue with the U.S. title.
That's true, but I mean, he can hold both the U.S. and the Universal. They've done it before.
Yeah, with Seth.
With Seth.
And look how that turned out.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
It was fun for a few minutes. Anyway.
Yeah, Sting.
Yeah, Sting. That was pretty cool. But, okay. So, let's move on. So now we'll do some title matches. Title matches. First one we'll do is the Cruiserweight Championship match. Rich Swann, the outrageous Rich Swann, taking on TJP.
I thought it was outlandish.
Oh, is it outlandish?
I think it's outlandish.
Outlandish, you're right, sorry. Outrageous, outlandish, it could be either one. But, the outlandish Rich Swann taking on TJP and the man with the plan, Brian Kendrick.
It's going to be a triple threat. I thought it was just a one-on-one.
Yeah, it is going to be a triple threat.
This is tough. I think it's actually going to stay with Swann. Because the fans do like him with what fans actually do give a damn about the Cruiserweights. Honestly, Kendrick had his time. He's not getting any older that quickly.
Yeah.
He's saying it was like his last chance. It clearly isn't.
No.
And also with Perkins, I mean, he definitely needs to stay on the top, but I don't know if we're going to give him the title just yet.
Yeah, I think Swan's going to retain, and I think after all this is said and done, I think he'll hold on to the title for a little longer. These three will keep fighting until we kind of get the full brunt of what the cruiserweight division is, and hopefully they'll give him a bit more freedom to do what they need to do. Gallagher,
all of them needs it. All need that freedom.
Yeah, all three of them, I think, just keep fighting it out and wait for the cruiserweight, the remaining cruiserweight division to kind of catch up. Like I said, Gallagher's amazing. Ari Daivari could be a big thing. Noam Dar could be a big thing.
Noam Dar, especially.
Yeah, Noam Dar. I mean, he's the youngest cruiserweight there. I think he's got a lot of potential. He's like 22. Like, he's really young.
Look at how his reception was in Glasgow.
Exactly.
Even though Kendrick chewed him out, I mean, he beat him. Noam Dar beat him down. That could have actually set him up. Well, at least knocked him down. I think he could have ended up getting a title set if they kept that going.
I think so too. He'll get a title shot eventually, but yeah.
But I'm going to go with Swan.
Yeah, for the time being, I'm going to go Swan. All right, let's go ahead. We got 5 minutes. Next match is Sasha. We'll do Sasha Banks versus Charlotte Flair in the 30-minute Iron Man match, which could honestly be the main event. Thoughts on this?
Oh, God. I mean, if they do finally make this the main finisher, who's going to be next? Because if they're going to go the route they're going to go, I'm going to say Charlotte. Because all the time Sasha's won, it's been on Raw, and when Charlotte's won it back, it's been on the pay-per-views. I'm gonna say they're predictable.
You're gonna say they're gonna keep Charlotte undefeated on pay-per-views. Okay.
Yes. Albert disagrees.
Yeah, Albert brought with you though, Sammy. As much as I want to see Sasha win, but I think it's gonna go to Charlotte.
Yeah, and set up and get Bayley on this thing. Because, I mean, they had... Yeah, Bayley had great chemistry going with the main event women's matches with Sasha and with Charlotte Flair. Wait, didn't...
No doubt.
Wait. Yeah. All right.
No, she did. Yeah, no doubt. And they're giving her a shitty... This is... Hold on, let's say all the streaks need to end. Case in point, the Undertaker.
That's true, but in this case, I'm still going to say they're predictable.
Yeah, I'm going to say...
Especially... Well, New Day streak... Well, New Day streak now does need to end.
Yeah, it's going to end at Roadblock or Rumble. I think it'll end at Roadblock.
I don't think they have a match at Roadblock.
Oh, they don't. You're right. They don't. My bad.
Right.
All right. Last but not least, it is Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns for the Universal title.
Roman did his shenanigans, but I don't think he's going to get the belt. Honestly, I don't think they're going to do that. I think Roman may get a disqualification win.
Yeah, I think so too. Gonna walk out with that title.
You think he's gonna hold on?
I think Kevin Owens will walk out of that building with the title. Now, what they do at Royal Rumble, I don't know what they'll do at Royal Rumble.
Well, let's see the build-up. Because I know I'm gonna do a live reaction like I did the last couple weeks of the thing, and if you want to join me for that, I'd be glad to have you on.
Are you gonna stream for Roadblock?
Yeah, and of course people like coming onto my thing and like they see I'm not actually showing it, and then they just go off. Because if I show it, that's not really legal.
No, not only that, but I stream YouNow through YouTube, so I'm going to get flagged and
yeah, that's the other thing. I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, no, you just don't need to do it. I think he's going to win via pop-up powerbomb onto the apron, maybe, and then Renee is here. I'm so late, damn. It's all good, Renee.
We're almost moving on. But a pop-up powerbomb onto the apron, you can't pin him out there. Unless someone comes out and goes after KO out there, like because this would be a good setup for Jericho to go after KO.
Yeah, so you think maybe that's how Kevin Owens retains? Jericho interferes?
Yeah, interferes and gets a DQ, but the question is who do you interfere on?
Owens.
I kind of... Yeah, no, actually I think he would somehow interfere, make it seem like they're back together, but then really go after KO for the belt.
I think he'll go after Roman first, and then...
Yeah.
I think he'll just straight up go after Kevin. But...
Well, yeah, so either way, Kevin will still walk out the champ.
Yeah, DQ win. Yeah, Albert Bro. Yeah, exactly. So that's
champion's advantage.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, Roman's had some great matches so far this year. I mean, this should be any different. Look at this series with AJ Styles.
Right, he did have a good fight with AJ Styles. I liked him at Survivor Series. That spear against Shane McMahon was actually really amazing.
True, but the landing from Shane wasn't that good.
No, it wasn't. No. But now it's our needless feud. Roman of Y2J does that. I don't know.
I disagree with that. I disagree with you, Albert, because, I mean, it isn't going to really set him up against Roman, because the issue right now is just Roman against Owens. I think afterwards he's going to need to work on the U.S. belt. Cena made that thing significant with the Open Challenge. Roman needs to start doing that. He needs to he's claimed when he won the world title he was a fighting champion. He needs to keep I think it's time for him to keep his word.
So that'll firmly place him as the next John Cena, then.
Yeah, but it'll help bring. It could also help bring up other possible contenders, or even reintroduce some people.
Right. That's I like the idea. Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But I don't think it should go back to Rusev though.
Not yet. I think Rusev needs to be in the picture for the Universal Championship. That's my
put him to the main event.
Yeah, Rusev deserves it. He's been through the fucking mill. Like
he has, but I mean, he had good matches with Roman too.
He did, but I'm just saying he's been through the mill, like freaking League of Nations. The whole basically being squashed after the whole marriage thing with him and Lana.
Well, that was punishment.
That was punishment,
Lana
right?
Lana got punished too.
She did, yeah.
They dropped that They did. They dropped that entire angle with Dolph Ziggler. Although honestly, that angle did need to end. But I mean, it screwed Summer Rae as well. She's no longer on TV.
She actually got injured.
Oh, really?
Yeah, as far as I know, she's off TV because she's injured. Yeah.
All right.
Or like doing something. Anyway, let's
close it up. Then, now, and forever.
Exactly. Except SmackDown's not on yet. They're still showing.
Actually, no, it is. They're showing last week.
Really? Because I still see. Oh wait, I think. Oh, okay. It just ended. The other guys just ended. Okay, good. I'm behind again.
I don't know why. All right. So, you want to close it up?
Yeah. Okay. Let's go and do an outro. Right. Well, I think that's the end of this week's episode of the Drunken Fools of Wrestling podcast. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you, Sammy, for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome, and I look forward to maybe hanging out with you again next week.
Maybe. We'll see what happens.
All right, man. Everyone have a great night. Bye-bye.
Peace out, yo.
And then, okay, let's say it together. Then, now, forever. Ready?
Then, now, forever.
Yay!
Yay! Whatever.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
And before I go, yes, let's see. They're showing last week for me. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm behind, so they have yet to show anything for me. Renee, yes, maybe Monday. Capture a moment. You captured a moment of me. Stop capturing me, you stalker. No, I'm just kidding. Much love to you both. Yes, Renee, maybe next Monday. That is the 19th. Not sure. Maybe. I'm going to try. My work schedule is wonky. The person I work for is very indecisive about what days she can work. She's busy all the time, so it's understandable. So maybe next Monday. If not, next Tuesday. But yeah, anyway, thank you for coming on, and it was good seeing what you look like earlier. Yeah, anyway. But take care. Bye. And there we go.